Hello. I'm sleepy today, so I'm gonna just curl up in this blanket and probably read quietly. Just a low energy stream. We're not playing that character. We're playing Lieutenant Columbo. We have to go to the waking sand. Other worlds are always full. Every single time they're full. I need to remember how to play Arcanist. I need to learn how to pronounce Arcanist. Is my mic? Okay, my mic is working. I just looked at it. It's good. We're good. The whole world can hear me tiredly mumble while I play Final Fantasy 14. I've been on my main character going through, because I skipped a lot of like level 50, level 60 stuff when I was going through the game, so I've been going through and cleaning that up. And there's a lot of good stuff in there. I went through and I made a list for this character of everything because I want to do everything in patch order. And it's hard to actually find all that because you know when you hit level 50 now, like everything is there. There's so many options, and that's why I didn't do a lot of it when I was first playing the game on my main. But now I have a little list, a little cheat sheet, so I know like, oh, I have to go do Wanderer's Palace first, and then Amdapor Keep. I'm gonna try to do coils if I can get people together to run it unsynced for me. We'll see. We'll see how that works. Anyway, I'm Columbo. Let's go talk to Momodi. This blanket's very comfy. This is an extremely comfy blankie. Scenes like that are becoming ever more common, I'm afraid. Don't worry, though. If you work hard, you'll probably be all right. Oh, I'm blocking the text with my giant blanket. You'll just have to listen to me read it. Saying that, if you ever find yourself in a spot of bother, come and see me. Just don't go pestering me every time you graze your knee, eh? Of course, I do enjoy hearing a gentleman's woes with the women folk from time to time. Oh, I need to shut the door. Hold on one second. There, that looked really good when I got up, I'm sure. Ah, Lieutenant, sorry to keep you waiting. I was just providing guidance to a fresh-off-the-carriage adventurer. But gods, it's good to see you safe and well. To look at you, no one would ever guess you'd been hard at it with giants in the dark. You're every ilm the adventurer immune said you'd be, Lieutenant. The station master will be overjoyed when he hears the news. Oh, before I forget, there's a lass here who wants a word with you. Didn't actually know your name, but hearing her description, I knew who she meant right away. Oh no, oh no. Thank you for sparing the time. I realize you don't know me, but I've been longing to speak with you for a while now. Oh? My name is Edda. I'm an adventurer like you, though I'm not very good at being one, if truth be told. Anyway, I was adventuring with my friends in Gridania when I'm sorry, we were in Gridania when the leader of our party was killed. His name was Avir, and he and I were to be wed in the spring. You may not remember him, but to say that he remembered you would be an understatement. He would sing your praises from dawn to dusk. He saw you for what you are, you see, an adventurer's adventurer, and swore that he would be like you one day. I believe that he would have had succeeded had a fiend not robbed him of the chance. Since that day, I have thought long and hard about giving up adventuring. But when I think of the man you are, of all that you've achieved, I find that I am inspired, just as Avir once was. Okay, I met Avir. He did not seem impressed by me. I'm just saying, I think she's making all this shit up. And so I've decided to start again as an adventurer. I'm McFreeze. I'm comfy today. I'm having a comfy day. Are you feeling any better, by the way? I will go back to the village of my birth and begin my training now. But I wanted to meet you first, to ask you your name. I'm Lieutenant Columbo. Lieutenant Columbo, I shan't forget. Thank you, Lieutenant Columbo. I pray that we will meet again. Fare you well. I hope we don't meet again, Edda, but I know we will. I know that's coming. I'm sorry, my freeze. Where'd you get the food from, out of curiosity? That sucks. That really sucks to get the food poison. I wish I could help. I wish I could give you the cat blankie. Cat blankie's comfy. Adventuring can be a cruel bleeding business. Time was... What voice does Momody have now? I forget. Time was, I didn't know why anyone would bother. But when they first asked me to take charge of the guild here, I didn't want aught to do with you lot. I thought it'd be a right pain in the arse looking after y'all. But against my better judgment, I decided to accept the post. And I'm full glad I did. I feel privileged to be a part of your lives. And that goes double for yours, Lieutenant. Eh? What did you say? You want to know about the scions of the 7th Dawn? They're beginning to move in earnest, then. Listen, Lieutenant. The scions ain't no ordinary folk, and the work they do ain't no ordinary work. I know full well how capable you are, but even you would think twice about attempting some of the stuff they do. Knowing that, if you're still certain you want to get involved, I'll tell you what I can. Why am I getting follow-botted? I don't like that. Oh, this is very annoying. One second. So if you want to know more, then do you? Well, ain't that a surprise. I swear if I painted certain death on... Well, shut the fuck up. Okay, there we go. I swear if I painted certain death on one door and limitless wealth on another, 9 out of 10 adventurers would go on through the first, and the other bloke wouldn't be able to choose on account of being all done. All done is how you say that. Anyway, don't say I didn't warn ya. First of all, if you're wondering whether you can trust these scions of the 7th Dawn, you can. They're good people who've made their mission to solve some of Eorzea's most pressing problems. Of course, that ain't no small task, and so they're always looking for dependable individuals to join them. Individuals like you, Lieutenant. Now, I've been given leave to tell you where to find the scions, but you must promise to keep this information to yourself. As you can probably imagine, it's something Eorzea's enemies would very much like to know. The scions are headquartered in Vesper Bay, out in western Danelin. The place you're looking for is called the Waken Sands. Give your name to whoever's at the entrance, and you'll be let in. You're a man in demand, Lieutenant, and the days ahead promise to be busy, but I hope you won't forget about them as helped make you into the adventurer you are. But did you know? The Waken something. The Waken Rocks? Is that what it's called? Drop in and tell them how you're faring from time to time, you hear? Right, well, I've said my piece. Off you go. Rose, that it could happen to you. I forget what that is. I should just pick it up and find out. Do be careful with those. Break anything and I shall be forced to deduct it from your salary. Beg pardon? What is my loyal manservant carrying? Why, a not-so-small fortune and prizes ably won by yours truly in the Gold Saucer. You have heard of the Gold Saucer? Nay? Ye gads, man! You might at least try to keep up with the times. It's only the Sultanate's newest and finest place of entertainment. Thrill to the sight of majestic birds roaring down the straits at the chocobo races. Pit your wits against peers at the triple triad tables. At the Gold Saucer, one can do all this and more. And if you know what you're about, you'll walk out a wealthier man than you entered. If there's a better place to shake off one's care after a grueling day of promenading, I've never heard of it. Did I mention that the female attendants are particularly easy on the eye? But I dare say you'd rather discover them for yourself. Yes, I'll wager you're wondering just how in Thal's good name you can experience the wonders of the Gold Saucer firsthand. Am I right or am I right? Ha! I thought so much. Or I thought as much. Well, since this has been my lucky day, I don't see why it shouldn't be yours, too. I just so happen to have a spare golden airship ticket, you see. Consider it a gift from one eligible young man about town to another. Just show that ticket to the lovely girl in the uniform at the landing, and you'll have a seat on the next airship bound for revelry and riches. Be fairly warned, though. You may expect no mercy from me should our paths cross at the triple triad tables. Nay, not so much as an ons. Ha ha! Okay, that's what it is. I don't want to do that. I don't care about the gold saucer. We're not going there. Where are we going? We're going to Vesper Bay. Which is this way. I don't have my little dude. Come on, little dude. Come on, Splat. Coca-Cola Zero is a very good name and I respect it a lot. Oh, I should take a Chocobo Porter, but I don't remember where the Chocobo Porter is. You'd think there would be one in this little town over here, but... well, I don't think there is. I think I have to walk all the way there. At least to Horizon. Once I get to Horizon, I probably can take one to Vesper Bay. This is the very Chocobo Porter heavy part of the story, where they make me run back and forth across Thanolin 20 times. Actually, no, they're gonna give me tickets to teleport, so we got that going for us. Whoa, he just popped in. Oh, I need to do something real fast too. This is a good place to stop and take a break from the game for just 1 second while I do something, but you know. You know, sorry about this. Sometimes things can't wait. Okay. It's past o'clock. Alright, we're just gonna carefully run past all these guys. Oh, I got paralyzed at some point. Oopsie. That's annoying. It's a long paralysis. I'm free! Now there should be a chocobo, right? I see a chocobo. I don't think I can take that one though. Oh, chocobo keep. I love chocobo. Oh, it only goes to Ul'dah. Man. Do I have to like walk there first before I can do this? Stupid. It's a ripoff. It's a huge ripoff. Not every time I look over at my blankie, I get so comfy just looking at it. Oh, so good. So comfortable in this blankie. I'm excited to meet all my friends in the Scions of the Seventh Dawns. That's a cool mount. What the hell is that? It's huge. And it looks evil. That's an evil looking mount if I've ever seen one. Oh, is that Eden? Oh, okay. Very ominous looking. Alright, let's learn how to dye from Swirgwime. You there! Yes, you! The decisively unfashionable adventurer! Gods be good, never in my life have I seen such unapologetic focus on function at extreme cost to form. The mere sight of you, fair, makes my eyes bleed. As a lover of all things aesthetically pleasing, I cannot in good conscience allow you to continue roaming the realm in that sorry state. I believe your appearance can yet be salvaged, through the use of color. I will teach you how to go about dyeing your outfit, but first I must have a drink. The heat has given me a vicious thirst, and I won't be able to talk for any length of time. Be a dear and buy me a bottle of orange juice at the stall at the northern gates, would you? Once I have moistened my throat, we shall see to the business of remedying your appearance. I don't want to buy you orange juice, asshole. Buy your own orange juice. Where's the orange juice guy? This guy, I guess? No, that's a crafting tome vendor. I wasn't paying attention to what he told me. Who sells orange juice? Stall by the northern gates. Okay. Oh, a merchant and mender. He has very particular tastes. He likes what he likes, and it's orange juice. And also orange juice is only 7 gil, so I'm not complaining too bad. That's not so bad. Swirgwime, I got your orange juice. Pray tell, have you brought my orange juice? Lest you have forgotten, the merchant who sells it can be found just inside the northern gates. Oh, phew, that's a relief. Finally, I can teach you how to bring color into your life. Listen well. There are handy items called colorants, which allow folk to dye their outfits a veritable rainbow of colors. These colorants are so simple to use, adventurers have no excuse to be fashion unconscious. Lest you worry that dyeing will affect your garment's precious properties, you may rest assured it will not. The practicality you adventurers love so much will not suffer for the change in appearance, a change for the better. It should also gladden you to know that garments can be dyed repeatedly, so there is no fear of getting locked into one color. The garish pink that seemed like a wonderful idea after a dozen glasses of red can be undone. And that is all you need to know about dyeing gear. Now what are you waiting for? Get out there and bring some color into your life. Alright, let's also learn about glamours. Oh dear, 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 this will never do. My sense of aesthetics simply won't allow it. How can you go out dressed like that? I think I'm dressed pretty sharp, personally. I like this brand new robe. My dear, if you'd spare a thought for style and coordination. I hope your garb holds up during a scuffle, because there's little else going for it. That's it, I've made up my mind. From this day forth, I'll take it upon myself to save you from any more fashion disasters. Let me see. So much that needs to be addressed. Where to even begin? Be a dear and get me a drink. I'm feeling rather parched, and this is a matter best discussed over a glass of something cold. Just go to the pissed I love that that's what the pub is called. The Pissed Pasty, and ask Falkland. I'll have some blood orange juice. And tell her to make sure there's no pulp in it. Now off you go. She really loves orange juice. I'm off to the Pissed Pasty. Hi, Falkland. Oh, Swirgwime sent you, did she? That woman. I've never known anyone so lazy. Would it kill her to come and get it herself? Here you are. You shouldn't let her push you around, you know. Give her an ilm and she'll take a mom. I don't like pulp in my orange juice either. I respect that. I've never been a pulp fan. More chunky peanut butter neither. I like things to be smooth, creamy. So how's that drink coming along? Big lady. Oh, she jumped. Oh, delicious. Nothing better on a hot day. It's like nighttime and raining. Some say I have expensive taste, but life's too short to settle for second best. Of course, this extends to my choice of wardrobe, too. Now that I'm feeling refreshed, shall we get started? Do you know, dear, you'd look a lot less drab if you knew how to apply glamours. What's a glamour, you ask? Well, they use a glamour prism as a catalyst to project the image of one item onto another. It's just an illusion, mind, but very convincing. This means the original object stays essentially the same. It just takes on a new appearance, that's all. Remember, if you fancy a change, you don't have to stick with the same glamour. Just apply another one on top, or use a glamour dispeller to return the object to normal. Why sacrifice style for such humdrum trifles as durability or protection from bodily harm? Limitless possibilities for self-expression are just a couple of glamours away. Go ahead, give it a try. And do make it quick, dear, for my sake. I'm finding your uninspired attire more and more offensive with each passing moment. Lady, you're not one to talk. Look at what you're wearing. This is nothing. Look, she's got like bright yellow boots on. Fuck you, Swargrim. Thank you for teaching me glamour, Swargrim. She has like gatherer leveling gear. This is not the best look. And her colors are all over the place. I don't know. She's just not one to talk. That's all I'm saying. Now we have to meet the most important NPC in the game. Deep in the desert of my heart, a lonely flower blooms, yearning for the heavens above to quench my thirst for you. Tro-lo-lo-lo-lo-lo-lo-lo. Ah! I would thank you not to sneak up on me like that. Now please be advised that this is private property. Unless you have pertinent business here, I must ask you to... I'm Columbo. Here at the behest of Y'shtola. My sincerest apologies. May I please have your name? Lieutenant Columbo. Lieutenant Columbo. Ah, here you are. Ahem. I bid you welcome to the Waking Sands, headquarters of the Scions of the Seventh Dawn. My name is Tataru, and I look forward to assisting you during your time with us. I love you, Tataru. The antecedent is within the Solar. I shall let her know to expect you. Hey, get out of my way. Clicking the wrong person. I need to click a door. One of the cutest things that I remembered this when I was playing through the game recently as the other character is that Wedge has a crush on Tataru, and that's so adorable. I want them to get together. I take it you are Lieutenant Columbo. Tataru sent word you had arrived. Lady Minfilia has eagerly awaited your coming. This way, if you please. Oh, I got options. All those are crap.
So you're the adventurer of whom I've heard so much.
Oh, we have voice acting.
Well met, friend. My name is Minfilia, and I lead the Scions of the Seventh Dawn. I have awaited your coming. Please, be at ease. You are among friends here. No doubt you are ripe to burst with questions. But have patience. All will be revealed in time. First, let me begin by telling you who we are and what we do. We are the Scions of the Seventh Dawn, an order that transcends political boundaries. Our single objective is the preservation of the future of Eorzea. Among our gravest concerns are the godlike beings known as the Primals. Their existence is a bane upon Eorzea, nay, the world at large, and we have striven to find a lasting solution to the threat they pose.
This is what she sounds like. This is
Our order is
Minfilia.
home to a number of
Nothing else.
individuals who, like you, possess a rare and special talent.
Her ARR voice
This
is so
talent
bad,
takes
dude.
various
So
forms,
bad.
But one holds particular interest for us.
Oh, I hate hearing her talk.
Tell me, have you ever experienced a sudden, inexplicable loss of consciousness?
It's called sleep.
Have you ever had the sensation of being pulled away from reality? Felt as though you were hovering in space? A mind without a body?
No. Can't say I have.
All these things are the manifestations of your talent. Yours is the power to transcend the boundaries of the soul, a power known as the Echo.
The Echo.
The Echo allows you
Echo.
to pass through the walls of a man's soul and hear the resonations of his past. You will be there in his memories and see things as he saw them. You may even interact with that which you see, though you cannot change the outcome of events. For another blessing, the Echo will enable you to know a man's mind even if you cannot comprehend his words.
It never
In
really
short,
comes up in the story too much.
The Echo is a truly extraordinary power.
Echo.
And this power is strong within you. It is only a shame that we cannot use it whensoever we choose. That's right. I too possess the Echo.
She's so proud. I also have it. You're not
With
alone.
that established,
You thought you were
let us
special.
return to the subject of the primals. So long as they exist, the realm cannot take so much as a single step towards true peace. Measures must be taken. Measures which transcend boundaries, be they of faction, race, language, or creed. And to do so, the scions require the aid of those with our talent. Make no mistake, the Echo will be instrumental in dealing with the primal threat. Without it, we cannot hope to save the realm. I know not what it is you desire for yourself, nor what it was that first brought you to Eorzea. But I firmly believe that the power we possess was given to us for a purpose. Why else would the gods entrust man with a gift so extraordinary, if not to have him use it? And so I implore you, lend us your power.
Are you done? Naturally, your aid will not go unrewarded. We are fortunate to have a number of influential allies, and at a word from me, they will gladly afford you certain privileges that might otherwise be denied you. The right to employ retainers, for example. Are you familiar with them? They are individuals who may be relied upon to manage your assets and belongings on your behalf. Tataru, Tataru, Tataru. The papers you requested, my lady. Thank you, Tataru. The pleasure is mine, my lady. By way of a welcoming gift, I have taken the liberty of adding your name to the retainers registry. As of now, you are entitled to employ the services of a retainer. You will need to consult a retainer vocate regarding the particulars of this arrangement, but believe me when I say that retainers will prove invaluable to you in your adventuring endeavors. Let this gesture serve as evidence of our commitment to do all in our power to facilitate your personal objectives. Who talks like this? In return, we ask that you aid us to the fullest extent of your talents. A mutually beneficial relationship, I am sure you will agree, and one which serves the greater good besides. Well, that was a veritable lecture, was it not? Forgive me, but it is important that all concerned are aware of what is expected of them. Now you know our purpose and what we can offer you, I invite you to consider joining us. When you have come to a decision, you may tell me without fear of censure. In good faith, I shall entrust you with our order's password, which our members use to reach one another in the field. It is Wild Rose. Pray keep it safe. Bum, 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 bum. We scions have but one objective, to safeguard the future of Eorzea. Among our gravest concerns are the godlike beings known as the primals. Long have we striven to find a lasting solution to the threat they pose. I know not what it is you desire for yourself, nor what it is that first brought you to Eorzea, but I firmly believe that the power we possess was given to us for a purpose. Pray consider this when you give me your answer, Lieutenant. I will go whither the wild rose blooms.
I take it you will help us.
Oh no, voice acting.
Wonderful! I knew you wouldn't let us down. But come, I would introduce you to your friends in the Order. Tell me, does the name Sharlayan ring any bells?
Oh, that's how you say that?
It used to be one of Eorzea's 6 city-states, and was situated in the northwest of Aldenard. The Sharlayans were the keepers of wisdom both old and new. Their mastery over magic and ether was unsurpassed, and even the Garleans knew to fear them. Among their number, there were a noble few who devoted their lives to safeguarding the future of Eorzea. When the realm began its descent into chaos, and their countrymen
I'm
fled
just gonna
for the
take a nap
motherland,
while she's
they
talking.
alone chose to remain here.
I
These noble men and women were called the Archons. Those same brave souls stand before you now. The masked woman is Ida, and beside her is Popalimo.
Ida and
The two are
Papalimo.
charged with surveying the Twelveswood.
Hello there.
I fucking hate Ida's voice
Welcome.
so much. I hate the ball.
Okay, my turn to introduce someone. That there is Thancred.
He is our man here in Ul'dah, Jewel of the Desert.
He is our man here in Ul'dah.
Welcome to the team.
I like Thancred's
If I
voice.
may, the lovely maiden beside me is named Y'shtola.
I know
Limsa
Y'shtola.
Lominsa has the pleasure of being under her care.
Greetings. I have been expecting you. Last but not least is Urianger, who presides over all affairs within these halls. Pray seek him out whenever you have questions.
Don't boo. How do you
Dawn may banish even the darkest
how do you
night.
dislike him so much? He's good.
The words of a dear friend. I'm glad of our meeting.
Oriange is my friend.
At the Battle of Carteneau, our leader was
Or
taken
my friend
from
that
us,
talk funny.
but we did not stray from our purpose. We sought out Minfilia and others with
It's
her
talking
talent,
normal for him.
and together established the Scions of the 7th Dawn.
Along with the Archons, those blessed with the Echo play a pivotal role in our endeavor to forge a brighter tomorrow for the realm. Oh, I should also introduce you to Tataru, our clerk.
Tataru!
She ensures that everything runs smoothly.
Pleased to make your acquaintance.
I love you.
In time, I hope you will come to think of us as family. But without further
Minfilia has
ado,
an odd accent. She says things a little weirdly.
I would assign you your first task. Urianger, have the documents arrived from the students of Baldessian?
Aye, my lady. They arrived but recently.
We have received a request for aid from the Immortal Flames.
Ifrit!
Thancred, would you do the honors?
Ifrit!
It would be my pleasure. Some days ago, a crystal caravan registered to Amagina and Sons Mineral Concern was waylaid and divested of its cargo. But there is more. Within a bell of the robbery, several people were reported missing from the shantytown outside the city.
At a glance, one would assume the involvement of bandits, kidnappers, and coincidence. Such crimes are hardly uncommon, and the Immortal Flames deal with their like almost every day. However, this time we have reason to believe that a primal is involved.
Aye, the evidence left behind implicates the Emoja, who are known worshippers of Ifrit.
Ifrit!
If we then consider the objects that were taken, there is no room left for doubt. The crimes were committed in the name of a primal.
That you may better understand the nature of our struggle with the primals, I would have you play the leading role in this investigation.
I'm Columbo.
You have my thanks. If there is aught you wish to know, I recommend you speak with Thancred. He is well versed in the affairs of Ulda.
Please stop talking, Angelia. Please.
Ever
I can't.
at your service,
I can't
dear
take
fellow.
much more. I think the scene's almost over. Oh, it is. Okay, good. And now we can take a chocobo porter, and then another chocobo porter, and then a third chocobo porter. Possibly. I might have to walk the last leg of that. Actually, let's save some time here and just fucking teleport. Oh no, I don't have the ether yet. Oh no. Okay, we have to take a thing. I can teleport to Ulda. I need to do that. Ah, there's always people in front of this door, no matter what time of day it is. That's much faster than the 2 minutes it would take to ride a chocobo and stare at the chocobo's butt. Come on, Spot, we gotta hurry. Keep up, Spot. That joke never gets old, I hope. Because I'm not gonna stop making it. Okay, I think there should be a chocobo porter around here somewhere. Wait, was the chocobo porter inside the... I think they're inside the place. Oopsie. We go back. Chocobo. Oh, I guess you can't take chocobos to cities you haven't gone to yet. That's fucked up. Making me walk there on my own 2 feet. I guess I'll sprint there. It's not that far away. I'm just being lazy. It's a lazy kind of day. It's Friday, right? This is Lazy Friday. I really like Central Thanalan. It's a pretty place. Like it gets boring after a while because you're here so much, but it's nice, relaxing. Got nice little cliffs and hills, cacti, windmill, behemoth. A lot of good rocks. Good rocks in the Thanalan. Okay, step 1 of our journey. First leg. Not too far away. Alright, attuned. And we're gonna talk to you. You can't take me to Camp Drybone, so fuck you. Making me walk past all the dangerous stuff. Oh, I'm level 24. It won't bother me. I forgot what level I was. What are these buttons down here too? Did I even look at these? Oh, I have lucid dreaming. Oh, right. I remember how this works. I remember how to play this character. I probably could have gone the short way, but I didn't want to risk it. The thing is, if you're more than 10 levels different from enemies, they won't ever aggro you. But if you're exactly 10 levels, they can still aggro you. And I don't want to mess with those toads because they're a pain in the butt. So I take the long way. Because these level 13 antling soldiers will never bother me. They know how powerful I am. And are afraid of me. I'm almost at 25 too. I'm gonna have another another class quest. Oh, there we go. We're at level 25 now. Did I learn anything? Doesn't look like it. Well, let's go get Camp Drybone and then we'll return to La Nosha. La Nosha. Eastern Zandalan also very pretty. I think it's just because this is more like the area that I grew up in, so it's very relaxing and familiar to me. You know, like this is the climate that is comfy. This is home. When I'm in somewhere like Gridania with all of its verdant forests, I feel very ill at ease. But I could live in Vandaland. Okay, we want to return. Yeah, but there's different kinds of forests, you know, like, I'm comfortable in a pine tree forest, or if there's aspen trees, oh yeah, that's great. But, there's giant trees in Gridania, fuck them, that's scary. Trees shouldn't be that big, IMO. Get me out of this noisy place. I'm Cat Blanket. I'm comfy. Hello, London. You missed the excitement of being follow-botted earlier. Grimoire Fandango. Have you come to ask about Kalaya's condition? The Foreseer is unchanged. She walks about as if all joy in life has been leached from her soul. I believe the only one who can help her now is the same person who broke Kalaya out of her shell the first time, our absent guildmaster. And, though I am leery of the coincidence, the man himself has at long last been spotted. Should you seek out his last known location, it is unlikely he will still be there. And even should you catch him, he may not deign to speak with you. Deign to speak with you? Nevertheless, this may be your only chance. Pray travel to Mimiroon's trading post in Upper Lenosha, and speak with anyone who might have seen the guildmaster. Oh, and one more thing. Though he prefers us to not use it for inexplicable reasons, our leader's name is Kridtia. Kridtia. A cat boy named Tia? Weird. Let's see. Where's this like? Owen. Mimiroon's trading post I can get through Costa del Sol. So we're What? Fuck! What? That is so inconvenient. It's not available until level 30. That's fucked up. How do I walk there? I guess I go to Airport. Okay. Also, fuck this guy for being like, I suggest maybe you use your adventuring skills to get there yourself. So, get me the damn boat. I'm almost level 30. Like, what do you care if I go to Costa del Sol early? You don't care. Maybe you can't get there early. I feel like that's not true, though. Because you can go from Middle Lenosha to... Oh, I guess, no, you have to sail to Wineport. But you can go from Lower Lenosha up. That should work. I don't know. They're making me walk. That's the problem. Gissel. Cat Gissel is not even a cat boy. What kind of name is that? His parents always wanted a cat boy, but they got a Hure instead. If you could have a choice of if you had a baby, okay, this is gonna be a stupid question. If you could have a choice of what race of baby you would have from these Final Fantasy 14 races, what kind of baby? I feel like I would pick a Hure. Probably most people would, because that's normal. Oh, it's over here. But imagine having a child that was a cat boy. That would be very strange. Because I have a cat son, so it would be like having a human cat. Why are you bullying me? Leave me alone. Ah, witness. Morning, sir. I was the one who sent word to your guild about spotting your leader. It's a right rare sight to see Crid Tia roaming about. He asked me the way to Thalos. Thalos? Could be he was seeking to speak with the scholar who lives out there. What is Thalos? Oh, I'm stuck on something. Ah, I'm stuck on something again. I guess that's this way. We can look at the big crab as we go by. Hello, giant crab. Spot is helping. I am running. Goodbye. Goodbye, Spot. I like how Spot gets confused when you run away from things and just disappears. Like, oh, I thought we were fighting. Pop! That's the sound of Spot disappearing. Is it up or was it inside that building? That's kobolds up there. It must be down. Come back, Spot. Oh yeah, there's a house here. I've never been in here, I don't think, ever in my life. Tonga! Hello there. Why yes, I did receive a visit from the gentleman identifying himself as the Arcanist's Guildmaster. An odd fellow, but obviously possessed of a well-rounded education. As it so happens, he bid me pass on a message to anyone who came searching for him. Reunited, the 3 slips of parchment hold the problem to the solution. The Guildmaster mentioned that the slips of parchment are concealed among the bones of Thalos. I suppose you are expecting to search for them. I guess we're searching bones for parchment. This guildmaster seems like kind of an asshole. Also, I should get the other spot. Come on, Pikachu. Let's see. Looking for sparklies. Oh, there it is. Yeah. How do I see? Okay. Now how do I get back up? Huh. I think I can climb the bones. Yeah, easy. Oh, and someone killed those kobolds for me. Thank you, Shungite. Oh, that one's right by the kobolds. I don't want to fight. Oh, thank you, Shungite. This guy's very convenient. My convenient helper buddy. Was out there just murdering kobolds for fun. This is a good music track, by the way. Too bad we're gonna stop hearing it in a second. I'm thinking about curling up with my cat right now. Also, what is with this skeleton? Have you ever really looked? This is like a kraken, but kraken made of bone. That's very strange. Don't you think that's odd? I think that's odd. Have you tracked down those 3 slips of parchment? Interesting. They actually exist. To be perfectly honest, I thought you had been sent on a wild dodo chase. Let's take a look, shall we? Well, well, penned in ancient Allegan, no less. Fortunately for you, I have a passing familiarity with the script. Seek the box at... Oh my god, it's gonna be a whole fucking thing. Seek the box at Fool Falls. Dance a jig for your wooden audience. Claim the secret from the opened heart. A most cryptic set of instructions, I must say. Do you intend to follow them? This guildmaster of yours certainly enjoys his games. Okay, dance before the old wooden box at Fool Falls. Where's that at? Oh, that's so far away. I hate this guy. Oh, giant parrot! Giant parrot! Giant parrot! I think those curls over here. There's a forest yarzen. Bumble beetle. There's a coral. I knew there was corals. That coral is standing in front of my wooden box. Alright, well. The box rattles and thumps about, as if something within seeks to be freed. It appears the lid has been loosened somewhat. Oops, I didn't want to hit him. Ah, it's tree slugs! There's tree slugs in the box! Leave me alone. Oh, I need healing. Why am I taking so much damage from this tree slug? And fuck that tree slug, man. Ah, and more corals. Slip of parchment. If there are answers you would seek, then to the trading post now go. Before the owner, do not be meek. With your 2 feet, provide a show. I hate this quest. I'm supposed to dance for Memoron. The Guildmaster just wants to see me make a fool of myself. Memoron. I hope Memoron doesn't throw tree slugs at me for dancing. That would be really funny, though. That was just the entire quest. Every time you dance, somebody throws tree slugs at you. Stop that! Have a tree slug! Frosted flakes. Leave me alone, wolf. I'm walking here. Hey, I'm walking here. I'm gonna just do a nice fancy dance. He loved it. He didn't throw any tree slugs at me. There he is. There's the guy we're looking for. Ah, now that was most entertaining. I must have something to amuse me during these little Johns back to civilization, you understand? Oops. Based on my evaluation of your abilities, however, I calculated that you would arrive at this point somewhat earlier. You balked at the dancing, didn't you? Why is the guildmaster hot? I never expected you to be so shy. Is the guildmaster coming on to me? Another variable to add to your list of characteristics. I keep extensive mental notes of all the guild's members, you see. I wasn't expecting him to be hot. As an arcanist, it was a simple matter to engineer events that I might meet you face to face. After all, strategy is a tool used to manipulate one's situation into the desired reality. I think I've heard that before. And I do so enjoy seeing others dance in the palm of my hand, as it were. What a dick. I hate this guy. Here, you may have this. Think of it as payment for your performance. Book. It's a big book. Though you might consider passing the tome on to Kalaya. That is the reason you sought me out, was it not? Before you give Kalaya the grimoire, however, I must insist that you dance for her. I will know if you don't. God damn it, I hate this guy. All this banal interaction has simply exhausted me. It is time I return to my studies. You, on the other hand, should travel forthwith to the anchor yard in Limsa Liminsa. Be well, Lieutenant. We shall meet again. I hope not. I'm 100% certain of it. What an asshole. At least all that took long enough that my return is back. What if I just kept the book and let Kalaya sulk? It's a nice big book. I like book. Oh. Where is she? Where's Anchor Yard? Wow, she's off in the middle of nowhere. God damn it. Nothing's ever easy. Everything's always difficult. Whee! Oops, I want to go that way. Why do they call it the anchor yard? I don't even see any anchors. That's a bird. That's a statue of a bird. I almost fell down. That'd be funny. Maybe you can't. I shouldn't try. I shouldn't try. I gotta talk to Kalaya. My mind is ordinarily a whirlwind of probabilities and feints and counterattacks, but now there is naught but silence. This is how it once used to be, and perhaps how it always will be from now on. Oh, that's right. I'm supposed to dance for her. God damn it. It's such a stupid dance. Were you always one for dancing? I don't recall any such Ah, you have met with our guildmaster, haven't you? He loves to make people dance. Yeah, I did. That would explain your odd behavior. He does so enjoy seeing people perform unexpected acts of frivolity. But what could have spurred our reticent guildmaster to speak with you in person? He wanted you to have a book. He gave you this grimoire to give to me? Uncanny. It is identical to the tome I received the first time I ever met our leader. You have my thanks, Lieutenant. The Guildmaster is fond of games and mischief, and I understand the troublesome trials he likely put you through before deeming you worthy of his attention. With this gift, however, his message to me is abundantly clear. I am to shape reality into the one I desire. And that means defeating Dosmaga. Gods, my mind is alive with strategies. I must have time to think. Pray inform Mistress Thurbergrime of my return to duty. I just want to go fight Ifrit. But I have to do a bunch of bullshit before I can even do that. I'm tired. Reading these voices is tiring. You wouldn't think that reading a voice would be tiring, but I'm tired. I don't know why I'm so tired today. It's a very sleepy kind of Friday. Oh. It almost destroyed itself there. Kalaya has recovered from her despondency. This is wonderful news, and we have you to thank for it. It is unfortunate, however, that both Kalaya and our guildmaster are possessed of such, impenetrable personalities. But at least in the case of the Foreseer, we have an inkling as to the nature of the cage that imprisons her. I continue to hope that her partnership with you shall gradually pry those bars apart. Return to your training, Lieutenant, and prepare yourself for the demanding tactics Kalaya is sure to formulate in the days ahead. Oh, I don't know what happened to me right there. Is that, that's not better than the brand new robe, is it? I don't think it is. Spectacles. I should turn the spectacles on so we can have Lieutenant Columbo and glasses. He's so cute! Look at him! He's got little glasses. Okay. Now we gotta go back and talk to Thancred. Thancred. Just one more. Okay, I can't see the real good Lieutenant Columbo wearing glasses ever, but, I think they're cute, so I'm gonna keep them on. Where the fuck is that? Oh, that's an elephant! Wah! Okay, where's Thancred? Wait, was I supposed to talk to him? Oh no, I was supposed to talk to him at the Waking Sands. God damn it. I don't think they've given me... No, wait, they did. We're just gonna put that right here. Elephant! Goodbye, elephant. I know I've seen that mount before, but I do not remember where it's from, but it rules. It's good. Oops. Oh, there he is. Okay. Ready to begin, are we? That's the spirit. So then, your mission is to investigate a crystal robbery and a spate of abductions. Crimes which you believe to be connected. Assuming we are correct, it is like that any discoveries we make in relation to one will further our understanding of the other. Now, since the attack on their caravan, our friends at Amagina and Sons Mineral Concern have doubled security over all their shipments. In light of this, it is my judgment that the abduction should be our priority. According to our preliminary findings, the majority of the missing were last seen in the vicinity of Camp Drybone, so that would be a fine place to start. A fellow by the name of Isambard serves as the camp's de facto leader. Pay him a visit, and see that he gives us full cooperation. I'm spending a lot of money on teleportation. Hi, I'm Isambard. Here to search for the missing folk, I take it. Minfilia sent word that an adventurer fitting your description would be along. She didn't mention the cute glasses, though. She also warned us to be wary of the Amalja. It seems we know who the culprits are at the very least. Now, I bear no official title at this camp, but the people here have come to look to me for leadership. You have my word that I'll do all I can to help see the victims safely returned. None of that is an improvement. I want the bronze. Let's get right to it, then. Minfilia names the Amalja culprits in all of this. You would do well to investigate them first. Much harm has been levied on these lands by Amalja hands. The flames burn where they might, but their light cannot stay the darkness in all places at all times. There have been brutal murders of callers at the Church of Saint Adama Landama. Adama Landama? Innocents wishing no more than to pay their respects to the dead. The poor souls deserve a proper burial. I would see to the deed before mongrels catch their scent, but I know not if the Amalja still linger. Would you secure their remains for me, friend? You will find them on the eastern road. 12 willing, you may even come to learn something of what the Amalja seek in this area. I guess. Amalja! Oh, is Spot doing more damage than it used to, or was someone else helping me? That's confusing. It died very fast. Much faster than I expected. Love to retrieve ripe corpses. Lieutenant Columbo is strong also to just like pick up those 3 corpses and like sprint them over here. Also, if you look at them in your inventory, this is the funniest thing to me. They just look like flowers. I don't know why that's so funny to me, but it is. It is. This is hilarious. Pointy hat! Pointy hat! Look at this guy with his pointy hat. He's got a pointy hat. It is good to see you returned. Were you able to secure the remains of the fallen? Have your flowers, buddy. With the bodies given back proper to the earth, the souls will find their way across to the other side. You have done a noble deed this day. I thank you. Now then, what of the Amalja? Did you see any? Surely there are such massive monstrosities as they cannot conceal their presence, much less take their quarry unaware. Ah, so there were Amalja remaining after all. I feared as much. Their part in the lowborn disappearing is all but confirmed. I sense there is more to this than meets the eye. The occasional Amalja raiding party would not account for people going missing in these kinds of numbers. The total is too great, and the questions too many. It would not surprise me in the least to learn of another hand in this. But whose? Countless travelers pass through Drybone every day, and even if it were one among them, how would we best discover who may be implicit in these vanishings? Oh, I'm sure we can do a lot of bullshit to figure it out. What say we turn an eye to the common folk themselves? It may be among them that we find the reasons for these vanishings. 12 forbid it so. There is a merchant by the name of Ungust who was born here in Drybone and grew up in the Golden Bazaar. A rough character, but he knows the people here better than anyone else. I'd wager he's at the inn, quaffing away the day's earnings. Here, I'll write a note for you to show him, else he's not like to speak to you. Let's go talk to Ungust. Let's go talk to Ungust. 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 This guy! Remember him? I can't do a burp. Sorry. Pretend I burped. Well, Gods be damned. You're that bloody adventurer who threatened me back in Ul'dah. What in the seven hells do you want with me now? I had to remember for a second what voice I was doing for that guy. Dear friend. Burp. Missing people. Please help. Yours, Isambard. Folks around here as wary as they come. They'll turn tail and run if you so much as pass wind nearby. Play them all for fools and coax some hard labor out of them, I did. If anything, they're even more timid than before, what with all the disappearances. You can go talk to them yourself if you don't believe me. Alright, let's go talk to the common folk. Please, sir, just leave me be. I have nothing to say but this. Oh, you can't see him, okay. I'll take who or whatever has been feeding off us low folk. What do you want from me? I don't know anything, I swear. Please don't kill me. Just as I told you, wasn't it? The whole lot of them are terrified. There's been talk of folk getting abducted, but if you ask me, they simply up and move to a better place. This place isn't exactly Costa del Sol, if you know what I'm saying. I don't know, because they won't let me go to Costa del Sol. You have to be level 30 to go to Costa. You have to be cool and level 30 to go to Costa del Sol. It's a little rough around all of Fanalan, honestly. It's not a great place. They got issues. Welcome back, Lieutenant. Have you learned aught of import? I see. I suppose I should have expected as much from Ungust. Well, another thought occurred to me in your absence. The common folk are nothing if not fervent in their religious beliefs. Perhaps if they speak freely to their gods, then the clergy may know something of use. If we would know what the common folk speak to of their gods to, we've no better place to ask than at the Church of Saint Adama Landama. It is a small and humble church, found to the northwest of here. And so long as you are headed there, might I ask you to deliver this embalmed corpse? A morbid request, I grant you, but it must be borne to burial, and I trust none more than you to see it done. Seek out a man named Marcus. Marcus. I'm just gonna call him Marcus, because I don't know how this is pronounced. I have not figured that out. This is gonna be Marcus. He tends the graves of the Lich Yard. He will tell you where the body is to be interred. Let's go talk to Marcus. Yeah, I like how he's like, oh, I know this is a morbid request, you know, but he just had me pick up fucking 3 corpses, like they were ripe. 3 ripe corpses. That was way more morbid. I'll take the embalmed corpse, sure. I'm helping. Ah, our old friend Marcus. Let's get a look at this guy. I'd never seen anybody that looks like that before. I don't know who that could possibly be. Fucking, what is this guy in the robe wearing goggles? Weird. Okay. I am Marcus, yes. A body, of course. There have been so many bodies of late. I apologize, sir. If you seek a place of burial, then there is an empty grave atop the ridge. Take the path and lay him to rest there. I forget how to get up the ridge. I think you go this way. What was in my inventory? What is this? Oh, that's right. The fucking gold saucer. That was our burial job. We just threw some rocks on top of him. He's good and buried now. It's perfect. Marcus, I put some rocks on the guy. It's all good now. May they all walk in Thal's realm. What? Missing people? I'm afraid I cannot help you. But maybe Sister Orson can. She has been kind to me. Everyone has been so kind. I don't know why, though. Pardon me. You will find Sister Orson within the church walls. I hear you have done us a service by burying a fallen soul. Please accept our gratitude, and extend it to Isambard when next you see him. You seek knowledge of missing Drybone inhabitants? It is true I am closer to the people than any other of the Order. I confide in them, and they in me. When they wish to speak to their keeper, Thal, I am the medium through which they do. Should I learn anything pertinent, I will be sure to share this information with you. I only wish Marcus would be more helpful in the matter. I pray he did nothing to offend. He saw terrible things during the calamity. His scars run deep. Indeed, he seems to now prefer the company of the dead over the living. While tragic, I fear such behavior ill befits the church. I received word not long ago that one of our recent visitors, a man called Thancred, I believe, took offense at his conduct. I must have words with Marcus, and soon. Dorcas Malorcas. That's why he's got the goggles. I actually was doing Alexandria earlier, because I'd never unlocked those quests before, and I forgot that Cid's outfit in Heaven's Word is so much better. It's just, all the Heaven's Word outfits are so much better. Alright, where's Isambard? I forgot. Thank you, Lieutenant. A burial is no easy thing, even when the departed is a stranger. Were you able to learn aught of the missing common folk? You've been keeping yourself rather busy of late, haven't you, Lieutenant? A pleasure, my dear Isambard. The name is Thancred, and I share a passion with you and our mutual friend here for learning what has become of these missing persons and why. I, too, spoke with Ungast, more times than I care to count. There seems to be some truth to his notion of the common folk speaking their secrets only to those in service of the gods. Prostration, prayer, penance, abject deeds done behind closed doors, away from prying eyes. Who better to take the pious unawares than she who takes confession, the good Sister Orson herself? Orson, she couldn't. Even the most beautiful roses have thorns, my friend, and you would be wise to keep an eye to this rose. Still, the Lich Keeper Marcus, I'd swear to the 12 I've seen that face elsewhere before. Sister Orson, it cannot be. Though she is wont to travel to the Golden Bazaar on her own, and it is not uncommon to see her speaking to the children. But no, it could not be she, could it? I grow weary of these suspicions. I know there is one child in particular that she is fond of. Pray seek out the boy, Lieutenant, and see if you cannot glean something from him about Orson's activities. Going to the Golden Bazaar. I think I can actually take a chocobo there, maybe. Oh, the chocobo keeps upstairs. Give me a ride on your chocobo, Katarina. Wahee-hoo! Nope, I can only go to Old Daw. I guess we're hoofing it. Pod it. That's okay. That's a good question because I've never seen them. But do Makote have paw pads on their feet? This is a very important question. I need to know the answer. I bet they do. I bet it's very adorable. I'm gonna investigate this later. I'm gonna check the sites. Look at the arts. They don't have claws on their hands, but they might on their feet. Actually, I don't think they do. I probably have seen Makote feet. Let's be honest. I'm sure I've seen Makote feet in this game. There's a lot of people who don't like wearing clothing. It's pretty relaxing to just hit auto run and just like look, especially at nighttime. Like look at that beautiful night sky. That's gorgeous. There's probably a quest where you look at feet. I don't know it off the top of my head, but I'm gonna say there is one. It feels like it would be like a Manderville quest or something. They should make a Manderville foot quest. I feel like he's big into feet. That guy, he's a foot guy for sure. An uncombed urchin. We gotta comb this urchin. Please help! Sister Orson went out on all her own and can't come back. She always reads to me right here about Thal and the Order and the other side. I told her I lost my shiny thing and she went looking for it. But what if the monsters outside hurt her? Please find her. We're going to find her. All these scary Tucos are gonna go get her. The Tucos are cute. Look at these little guys. I'm gonna zoom in. Look at the... Spot's looking at him. Spot's checking him out. Spot's like, hey buddy, you're cute. You got spikes. Alright, Spot, come on, let's go. We got some killing to do. Alright, this button. This button. Ah! That button does a lot of damage. It's a good button. I'm just picturing Manderville looking at feet now and laughing to myself in my brain. It's good. You are the one from the church. Thank goodness you arrived when you did. It seems my gratitude is yours yet again. You spoke with the child? Yes, well, I was able to find his lost trinket. It is a ring given to him by his mother before she passed. I will see it safely back to him. Okay, now I'm pretty sure I can take Chocobo back to Camp Drybone. Yeah, it goes like... I don't know how effective these faces are. That's my Manderville face. It hurts my jaw to do that face. My mouth's not as big as Mr. Manderville's. You know what I learned actually? I didn't know when I was making that list of things to do in the patches, like in order. The entire ARR Manderville line actually precedes the existence of the Gold Saucer. So that makes a lot of sense, because when I first started the game and was playing this Manderville quest, I was like, well, but it's the Gold Saucer guy, right? Like, everybody should know who this guy is. But they didn't put out the Gold Saucer until after you complete that line of quests. So that's neat. I didn't know that. That's a good facts to know. That's your trivia for the day. As we ride this chocobo. I just thought that was a cool detail. That's why I wanted to do this in order of the patch stuff. Here we go. This is the good view. Just got a nice Starry Night background to it. Oh, the moon's up there too. You can get a full moon under this chocobo's ass. I know that's not a full moon, but the chocobo's is. I'm very funny to myself. Sister Orson was attacked outside the Golden Bazaar. Gods forfend. I will secure a room at the inn for her should she require any rest. Searching for the mementos of orphans, and risking her own well-being in doing no less. Certainly not the dastardly deeds Thancred would have us believe. I am well glad I reserved that inn room for Sister Orson. It seems she received greater injuries from her attackers than she initially let on. Thankfully, she is expected to make a full recovery. But now onto the matter at hand. Thancred came looking for you once more. He left word that he'd be waiting at the Amalja encampment to the southeast. I pray the two of you are able to uncover some evidence regarding those disappearances. Up we go again. Hey, I'm very sleepy. I'm just gonna close my eyes and hope running forward. Pushing W gets me there. I love these big buff goats. A giant tuco. Ah! Ah! Giant tuco. Ah, there you are, Lieutenant. So good of you to come. Indeed, I've heard all about good Sister Orson. Isenbert said her wounds were serious. It would seem my suspicions about the poor Ruas were misplaced. But false though they were, perhaps my suspicions were not entirely without merit. Whilst following Sister Orson near the Golden Bazaar, a band of Amalja caught my eye. I tracked them as far as this encampment, but, well, let us say that I would much prefer to keep my distance and remain here. This, of course, brings me to why I requested you, dear Lieutenant. Would you be so kind as to take a look inside? Fuck you. Go do your own work. God damn it. Lazy asshole. Last time I played this, I was playing Black Mage and I could just put everybody to sleep. And that's literally all I did, is I just put everybody to sleep and ran away. So now I'm going to have to actually kill people. Inconvenient. Wait, it's this way. Where am I going? Oh, wait, it's this way. Ah, queer leaflet. Is that like advertising the latest gay bar in town? That's my little joke. I should work on my new model. I really need to do that. I've been drawing more lately. Maybe it's hard. I haven't even installed this hard drive I got to do that with. Well, did anything tickle your fancy? I just want a better, like, I want a better face. I want better facial range expressions. I think I did a pretty good job with this one, but what if it was better? Imagine. Imagine the possibilities. This leaflet. See the wealth of Nald to the hands of your children. It looks to be some sort of assembly to provide the poor with work. The lettering, though, atrocious, is it not? And these bits about Naldthal seem somewhat less than studied. I find it hard to believe one among the Order penned this. Pray take this to the inn at Camp Drybone. Let us see what Sister Orson makes of it. I think I do a pretty good Thancred voice, I have to say. You just try to sound like a Ponce, and it works out. Oh, I can unlock Halatali soon too, but I want to be a healer before I do that. I'm gonna do all the optional dungeons in this playthrough because I want to show everything. But I would like to be a healer so that the Qs are instant. That is my goal and my plan. I can force people to play Cutter's Cry with me, and they will go, "What the fuck is this dungeon? I have never seen this before." And I will laugh and laugh because nobody has seen that dungeon before. And then I will cry as we all die repeatedly. Dungeons. Dungeons. I like dungeons. I like dungeons. I like dragons too. But do I like Dungeons and Dragons? Nah. Separately, they're great. I like Dungeons with Dragons in them in Final Fantasy 14. I can't think of one of those I don't like. I'm trying to think, actually. No, I think I like all of them. I like Stone Vigil a lot. Stone Vigil hard kind of sucks because the second boss you can't do it alone. That's why it sucks. My savior comes again. To what do I owe the honor this day? What is this? Blasphemous. These are not our teachings at all. This was not made by any true brother or sister of the Order. Of that I can assure you. Come to think of it, weeks ago, the church was plagued by missing garments. Could someone be posing as a priest of the Order to deceive the people? The plot thickens, Lieutenant. Our culprit pretends to be a priest to lend credence to his deception. There is no doubt an irony is there somewhere. But I suspect we have a worthy adversary on our hands. I shall consider how best to handle this. For now, tell Isambard what we have learned here. You go tell him. You're literally walking that way, Thancred. God. Fuck you, Thancred. Posing as a priest, to think. These troubling notions aside, it is gratifying to finally be able to move this investigation forward. Thank you once again, Lieutenant. I shall keep my ears and eyes open, now more than ever. We're getting closer. We're getting closer to a Freet. I'm afraid I have not seen any unusual activity, nor have any at this camp given me cause to doubt them. But unless we can identify the culprit, and soon, more innocents will fall victim. Do not despair just yet, my friend. An idea occurs to me. Our suspect has been posing as a priest, using leaflets bearing false promises to lure the poor. Let Lieutenant and me serve like with like by posing as impoverished souls in need of succor. I dare to hope this will yield the answers we seek. I'm sorry, my eyes are not reading well. It will be a dangerous undertaking, but you two are more than capable of looking after yourselves. I'm next to useless in a battle, but I can supply the garment for the disguise. These old tunics and sops should serve your needs, so long as you don't mind the smell and the stains. Ew. These will serve very well. You have my thanks. Listen, Lieutenant. So as to lay the foundation for our little ploy, we must make it widely known that more vagrants have arrived at camp and are desperate for coin. To this end, I want you to don the old garments Isambard has lent us and beg for work around the camp. Before long, the false priest should catch wind and approach us. Won't everybody recognize me? I've been walking around this camp a while now. I feel like everybody's gonna recognize me. Anyways, put on the shitty outfit. Oops. You literally can't even see the pants under these boots, but whatever, good enough. Svinhild. I preach the teachings of Azema, the warden. Hast thou come to partake of the honey of her wisdom? Azema is keeper of the sun and goddess of inquiry. All is laid bare beneath the light of her divine countenance. Open thy heart to this light, needy child, and thou shalt want for naught till the end of days. And I was about to get to the good part. Looking for work, you say? Sorry, but we don't have any openings. Now get out of here so I can finish my story. This is a good quest where everybody's just an asshole to you while you're pretending to be homeless. And you are? Another refugee by the looks of you. The immortal flames have neither work nor coin for your like. Be gone, and see to it you don't make a nuisance of yourself. Greetings, good sir. Is there aught I might assist you with? Oh, I don't believe there is. I'm afraid our wares are very expensive. Mayhap you should rejoin your fellows out at the pond north of Sandgate. I was gonna say south of Norngate. North of Sandgate. That guy's dressed in pink. I like it. It's good. It's a good look. What is it? Gods, not again. Look, being poor doesn't give you the right to pester whomsoever you like. Why don't you keep with your own kind out by that muddy pond of yours at Drybone? Cool town. Ah, I'm stuck. Ah! Okay, I escaped, I think. Okay, good. I'm surprised I haven't managed to get caught in the geometry in this game anywhere. I feel like that is something I would be capable of finding a way. You have quite a knack for being a nuisance, Lieutenant. The camp is abuzz with talk of newly arrived vagrants. And though we were unable to attract any wayward transgressor, we were able to learn that the poor have a commune by the pond north of Sandgate to the east of here. The eyes of the authorities do not reach that place, rather ideal for spiriting away hapless souls. Let us go there and wait for the kindly priest to come and offer us aid and comfort. Needless to say, you'll need to remain in disguise. Free. Ifrit. Ifrit the priest. Father Ifrit. I think I need the blue guy. Come here, blue guy. I was really hoping I'd be a healer by the next time I had to queue, but I am not a healer yet. I should try to remember that I have resurrection in case somebody dies, though. I can practice healing. I can be the backup heals. Thancred. Looking good, Thancred. A fine morning for catching false priests, wouldn't you say? You look absolutely smashing, Lieutenant. Positively dressed for deception. All that's left, then, is to wait for our quarry to appear. Priest! Oh, you poor unfortunate souls. This is no way for men to live. No way at all. Who are you? What do you want? Be at ease, child, for I mean you no harm. I am a priest of the Order of Naldthal, and I come to offer you succor. This leaflet bears the teachings of Nald. Trust to them, and they will surely set you free of the shackles of penury. Penury? What is that word? Penury. A tempting offer, but I'm afraid I must decline. On account of that atrocious performance, you have made a god's awful mummer, Ungust. Oh, how did you know? You bastards tricked me. Please don't hurt me. I was only doing it to protect my people. Is that so? Continue. Very well. I'm a man of the Golden Bazaar, raised there, if not born. Some moons ago, the Amalja raids began. They would appear sudden as a sandstorm and plunder and pillage at will. Our defenders couldn't stand against them, few as they were. Everyone lived in fear. I wanted to save my people, but being a merchant was all I knew. And so I did the only thing a merchant could. I approached the Amalja in hopes of brokering a deal. In return for sparing the Golden Bazaar, they made demands, outrageous ones. Demands? Of what kind, pray tell? First of all, they wanted the schedule for crystal shipments from the Nanawa mines. For this, I bribed one of the workers to leak me the information. Next, they wanted me to bring them people, so I posed as a priest to lure in the vulnerable and give them over to the Amalja. I didn't have a choice. Protecting one's home is a noble thing, but at the cost of innocence. You could have sought the aid of the immortal flames, yet you did not. I suspect you were not telling me the full story. What made you sell out your own people? Speak. Was good. What did you say? The coin was good, I said. I could sell mole meat for a score of lifetimes and not even see a fraction of what the Amalja pay me. You sacrificed innocence so that you could line your own pockets? Words fail to express the contempt I feel for you. Spare me your contempt. If you want to blame someone for the mess the world's in, then blame yourselves or the gods. Ah, not you again. Were you the one leaking the Immortal Flame's patrol routes to the enemy as well? Spit it out. No, I know nothing about that, I swear it. At this stage, I'm rather disinclined to believe aught that leaves your mouth, but no matter. There will be time enough to learn the truth. Lieutenant, be a good man and take word of these developments to Minfilia, would you? I guess. I shall prize everything I can out of this filth. The abductees are still somewhere out there. Our foremost priority is to rescue them. Ticket. I forgot we still have to... We had to go back to the Waking Sands before we can do it free. This is fucking bullshit. I hope it's a reference, honestly. I think that every time that I see that line. Like, I hope they're referencing Final Fantasy Tactics because that's a good game. And this is a Final Fantasy game, so you'd think they would be. They should be awares. I'm Columbo. Minfilia. Welcome back, Lieutenant. I am pleased that you and Thancred have been getting along. I see. You have done well to uncover the truth. My thanks for the report. As Thancred said, we must ascertain where the abducted were taken, and none but the Amalja would know the answer. Suffice it to say, they will not willingly part with this information. I fear blood will be spilled before all is said and done. Though we seek a peaceful solution to the primal problem, we must needs be ready to fight for our cause. That you might take to the field suitably prepared, I would have you— oh my god, I have to go do this still? I would have you meet with a goblin acquaintance of mine. His name is Mutamix Bubblypots, and he is a scholar of no small repute. Mutamix is renowned for having introduced a revolutionary method of enhancing equipment to Eorzea. The knowledge of this method was once a closely guarded secret, but thanks to Mutamix and his students, it has now been disseminated to the great benefit of all the realm. It would serve you well to acquire an understanding of the process. For this purpose, I shall lend you a blade. Take it to Mutamix, and bid him to use it to demonstrate his craft to you. Mutamix is ever to be found at his camp in central Thanalan, a place known as the Bonfire. Look for a pillar of smoke, and the way will become clear. We are gonna... oh, that's not where I wanted to teleport. Oopsie. Save my coin there. How I get up there? It's this way. Take right at the rock. Turn right ahead. Turn right ahead. In 2 miles, turn right ahead. Ah, good old Mutamix bubbly pots. Shh, Skull. Who is Uplander come to tendering of Mutamix bubbly pots? Fighty Tool drinks in airy self. When full of airy self, Flighty Tool changes to Stony Shine, name of Materia. If Materia join with other Fighty Tool, then Big Eyes! Fighty Tool gains power of airy self. Pshaw! Mutamix is reckoning that Uplander is friend of Minfilia. Yes, tongue flaps reach ears of Mutamix with fastness. Minfilia wants Uplander to see power of Materia. Uplander brings Fighty Tool to Mutamix, yes? Cool. Fighty Tool is unstrong as Eating Tool. Make good teachy show of power of Materia. The Materia, Master. Now eyes of Uplander point at Fighty Tool, yes? Shh, gaw. Materia join with Fighty Tool. Fighty Tool gains power of Materia. Fighty Tool reborn. Here, Uplander take Fighty Tool back to Minfilia. Materia, strictly speaking, is a kind of crystal. It is created by drawing out the etheric constituents of a piece of equipment and then crystallizing them. Not just any old equipment will serve, mind you. It must have been sufficient spirit bound, that being a measure of how fully an item has been imbued with its owner's spirit. When you attach a piece of materia to gear, you imbue the host item with its power. That's how Master Mutamix turned that dagger of yours from summit that would have struggled to cut steak into a weapon worth wielding. Shh, Skaw. Uplander wishes to be joiner of materia? Then Uplander best fill brain case with knowings of crafty making. With knowings of crafty making, Uplander can become joiner of materia. If Uplander wants brain case to rattle with knowings of materia, Uplander best trade tongue flaps with learning ones of Mutamix. I hate him. I like most goblins, but I hate this way this guy talks. I leave now. I just want to fight it free. Why is it so hard to fight it free? It's so much work. Oh, someone's got some bongo drums. That was very calming sounding. I don't know. Not for the main story quests. I don't know if any of the crafting quests require it. Probably not. They probably fixed that. Maybe. Oh, maybe not. Welcome back, Lieutenant. I trust your visit to the bonfire proved fruitful. Ah, what a remarkable difference a single piece of materia can make. Granted, the skills needed to manipulate the substance are not easily acquired, but one need only look upon the results to realize such efforts are worthwhile. As I am sure you are aware, the quality of one's equipment can be the difference between victory and defeat. Materia may well give you the edge you need, Lieutenant, so make it your ally. Now it is time we discuss the matter of your next mission. Pray speak with me when you are ready to begin. A free! Word has arrived from Thancred concerning our ongoing investigation. It appears he was able to extract some information from our friend Ungust, the false priest. He revealed that he is due to meet with the Amalja to discuss their dealings. The Immortal Flames believe that the meeting will present an ideal opportunity to ambush and capture the Amalja responsible for the abductions, and so they mean to have Ungust attend as planned. As the Amalja are anticipated to offer fierce resistance, the Immortal Flames have requested our support. I would have you provided to them, Lieutenant. Thancred is presently attending to another matter, but will join you as soon as he is able. Until such time as he does, you will be the Scion's sole representative on the ground. Before he left, he bade me tell you, save some for him. Such is his confidence in you, a confidence I share. When you have made ready, pray take yourself to Camp Drybone and report to the Flame Sergeant leading the mission. May you walk in the light of the crystal. Freet. Here he is. Ah, you're Lieutenant Columbo with the Scions. My thanks for coming, friend. We're stronger for your assistance. Allow me to brief you on our mission. Our objective is to capture the Amalja and prize from them the whereabouts of the abductees. The Lizardmen aren't aware of that their man, Ungos, has been exposed. When they come to the rendezvous point to meet the traitor, we'll spring the trap. Owing to the clandestine nature of this mission, we can deploy only a small contingent. Every member must count. And so we requested the aid of the Scions. The rendezvous will take place at the Invisible City. Please make your way there and lie in wait. We stand to learn much and more of the Amalja plot if the mission succeeds, Lieutenant. Let's make sure it does. I think I can now take a chocobo to Golden Bazaar, maybe? I will not befriend the materia. I have not actually used materia in a long time in this game. I don't even know, because I've been playing Dragoon on my main. Like, what materia am I supposed to use for Dragoon? I don't know. I need to ask somebody who knows. Yeah, I can go on a horse. Bird horse. Bird horse. Horsey birdie. This is the required view for Horsebird. Got some grass in there, too. I hope the queue isn't too long for a Freet. But we have to kill some dudes first. Actually, I think I can dismount here. Goodbye, Chocobo. Sorry. This is my stop. Dude, I'm busy. I'm not using my cooldowns on you. Is the bait in place? Our man is in position, sir. Good. We make our move as soon as the Amalja appear. Yes, sir. I'm Amalja. Wah! What is the meaning of this? Wait, something's amiss. Oh no, we were the ones who were trapped. Hee hee hee. Ah ha 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 ha! I'm afraid your little ambush ends here. I eluded the Immortal Flame's clutches for moons before finally being caught. Did you not wonder how I managed it? It was almost as if someone was feeding him information from the inside. Ah, your every movement was known to me ahead of time. Hee hee hee. Now, as much as I'd love to chat a while, I have appointments to keep. They're all yours. Just a big messy fight. I think I just focus on the boss. He's got a lot of hit points. Stop hitting me, please. That's rude. He has so many hit points. For you. Damn, you're right, from me. He's almost dead. We're getting there. Yay! Wait. This isn't over yet. Fuck. Apparently you just fight forever. Is it finally over? Finally, jeez. Wait. Put up your weapon or your comrade's a dead man. Behind you! Oh no. Whacked with a sleep spell. I like how I raised my hands like, oh, don't hit me, no. Bring him. The rest of you, march. Traitorous scum. I hope this cute. I fear the Amalja mean to give us to their god as an offering. If I must die, then let me die a soldier's death, with steel in hand. Bom bom. Looks like we're just waiting for a healer. Well, this guy's not even in queue. This guy should get in queue. That's gonna be our tank. Our tanky tank. You mean you're going to take a nap, McFreeze? Or do you mean I'm taking a nap while we wait for this queue? I am pretty cozy in this blanket. Honestly, this blanket's starting to get a little hot. I might have to remove it. There we go. There we go. Ah, that's better. I feel much cooler now. That's the problem with blankie. They just get a little too hot sometimes. Oh, that's a good idea. I'll get one of these eventually. Maybe I'll just look at the menu. There's so many. Isn't there a lay down one? Oh. What's the difference between sit and sit on ground? You might have to learn it somewhere, I guess. I like air quotes. Make this go away so we can actually see these. Yeah, this is my rope. This is a brand new rope. It's perfect. Yep. Aha, what's over there? Where's Ifrit? I'm looking for him. Where's he at? I hate that pose. I have to change that. What the hell is he doing? I hate this. Oh. Now it makes a sound. Oh, no, there we go. Perfect. I love the fucking Sims voices in this game. Oh, that's good. We're just gonna put that one there. Oh, see, there we go. Our tank queued. Now we just need to get a healer in here. Good. It would be me if I was 6 levels more, 4 levels more. God, I'm so close. I love this so much. Like, can I sit down and doze at the same time? There's the good C pose. There's none of these are good. There we go. We got the good one. Okay. That took a long time. Oh, no, he changes his sitting position. We're learning a lot here about emotes. I'm just gonna slop squat while I wait for this fucking queue. I hope that's a healer up there. Can't see. It's too dark. I think they have a bow on. Well, we'll just sit here. Eventually we'll get in there. I agree with the napping. It makes me laugh every. I wasn't sleeping. I wasn't sleeping. I'm wide awake waiting for my cue. This is a good streak here that I'm doing. Our nap time. You remember when you were a little kid at daycare? It's like, okay, everybody, it's nap time, and they would shut off the lights and pull out cots, and everybody would have to lay on these uncomfortable cots and take a nap time. I could never sleep during the nap time, and it was always kind of awkward. But that's what this is right now. This is nap time. It's funny how memory works. That like I haven't even seen one of those cots in 30 years, and I can still remember what it feels like to lay on them. I mean, it's just in the leveling roulette. Like, it'll pop eventually. It would pop instantly if I was a healer. But having a heal spell and a resurrection spell is not enough to make me a healer. Whatever. Cat, do you want out of the room? Cat wants out of the room. 1 second. Man, you can see a lot of my vagina bones when I stand up. I never noticed that before. Who designed this skin? Oh my god, why hasn't this popped yet? The time just keeps going up. Oh, are you gonna go out or not? Because, I'm not good at filling the entertainment. It was smart of them to not do this very often. You know, have the, oh, you're in this restricted little area, which I can leave, technically. Like, I'm pretty sure I can just teleport out. But, there's not an obvious exit. So it's kind of like I'm just stuck here unless I want to teleport out. Did that other guy get in? What the hell? How come I didn't get in? That's bullshit. I should get in too. Hey, let me go see Ifrit. I'm here to see the boss. I'm here to see your god. Let me in. Rejoice, heathens, for your worthless lives shall soon have meaning. I like how they don't have me tied up or anything too. They just let me wander around. I can teleport out, yeah. I can't actually walk out because there's no exit. I don't think. Yeah, this is a wall. Listen well, these waters feed into the marshes of Drybone. A short swim will see us all to freedom. However, if all of us attempt to flee, we are like to be discovered. You alone must sneak out and assemble a rescue party. Once you have won free, seek out your comrade stationed at Drybone. He will show you the way back here. May the 12 speed your way. Okay, I lied. Maybe, apparently you can just talk to this guy and swim out. Let's do that. I'm gonna go form a rescue party for those people. Hey, Tukos, you want to help me rescue some guys from Ifrit? He walks away from me. He's like, no, I'm not interested in that. Thank you. How come there's not a class in the game where you can train monsters to fight for you? That would be really cool. Everybody would want to play that class. I guess that's Summoner, sort of, but it's not really the same. That's not really the same. I want to just take this Tuko and be like, okay, Tuko, I choose you. It's very rainy. It would be so good. Especially with some of those later monsters. What made a sound? Oh, I had the Tuko selected. I got excited for a second. I was like, oh, did my Q pop somehow? But no, it's not. It's never gonna pop. It's impossible to find a group of adventurers to fight Ifrit with. These Tukos won't help. It's gotta pop any second now, like any time, any moment. Any second. Oh, I can stand on these. That was a surprise. Well, this is where I live now. They're very, very sturdy, firm ropes. Blankets. Rugs? I guess they're kind of like a... I don't want to... Oh, you can see his cat butt. That's good. Perfect. Now this is gaming. Oh! Ifrit! Ifrit! Ah! Lord of the Inferno, hearken to our plea. Lord of the Inferno, deliver us from our misery. O mighty Ifrit, Lord of the Inferno, your humble servants beseech you, grace us with your divine presence. I'm gonna try to read these pretty fast because people are waiting for me. That's Ifrit. So cool. O mighty Ifrit, we bring you before ignorant savages who know not your godhead. If you please you, Lord, scorch their heathen souls with your cleansing flame and mark them as your own. Oh, bloody hells! Bring those two as well. But what's going on? This ain't what we agreed. None but servants of Lord Ifrit may behold the rite of summoning. The souls of unbelievers are forfeit. No, spare me, I beg you. Beautiful children of man, by my breath I claim you. I can't do any free voice. Arise once more as my loyal minions. Feed my flames with your faith, and who stand against us shall burn. This is a very long cutscene. What? It's not doing anything. Oh, weird. Almighty Ifrit, my one true God. Your words are my bread. Impossible. By what sorcery do you resist my master's will? I'm Columbo. Could it be? Your soul already belongs to another? Yes, that is the only explanation. Forsooth, thy frail mortal frame can serve as vessel to the blessing but one. Yet I smell not the taint of another upon thee. The truth of thine allegiance waxeth clear. Thou art the godless blessed's number. The paragons warned of thine abhorrent kind. Thine existence is not to be suffered. Long cutscene. This is a really easy trial. Ah! He hit me. Which I guess it makes sense as the first trial in the game. I moved because I thought he was going to light something under me, but he didn't. I got owned. Oh, and I also got owned because my cooldowns are gone. Whoopsie. Alright, we got it. Easy. Easy. It's really fucked up that we had to wait 12 minutes in queue for that 1 minute ordeal. But he's dead now, so that's all that matters. He's a big noob. He's a big noob. Oh, by the way, I need help with the Ifrit Extreme. I can't get him alone as Tricoon. That part where there's a billion nails, I take too much damage, and I can't heal myself. So I need someone to heal me or something. Ifrit is noob until you get to Ifrit Extreme, and then he's kind of a jerk. A crystal? What? They got crystals in this Final Fantasy? What was the point of the crystals? Like, I don't remember if this amounts to anything. I kind of remember they take them away from you at some point. Spoilers. He gets too many nails. And he's also, like, when he's solely targeting you, he keeps putting debuffs on you constantly. Like, I'm sure that was a tank switch fight when it was new. Pray, forgive my lateness. I was delayed by a congregation of Amalja zealots. I swear, each seemed more evangelical than the last. Persistent lot. Oh, he's so cool! Ah, look at him go! 3 daggers at once. Ooh. I see the Bloodsworn wasted no time extracting the captives. No less than I'd expect from the Flame General's hand-picked men. As for those two, it is fair to say their hardships have only just begun. They have much to answer for. I feel I owe you an apology, Lieutenant. Had I known this mission would prove so dangerous, I would never have left you to face it alone. You have been given a veritable baptism of fire. I get it. He's like shaking his head, like, that's not a funny joke, Thancred. But let us continue this conversation in more agreeable surrounds. Camp Drybone, shall we say? This way, sir. So that was the mighty Ifrit. And what a disappointment he was. The readings are nowhere near what I had anticipated, even taking old Dawn interference into account. You should know better than to rely upon 5-year-old data left by the 7th Legion. Nor can we expect any form of support from the motherland, given the troubles at court. We have only ourselves to rely upon. Ever the pessimist, my dear Livia. Promise me you'll never change. We've wasted enough time here. That meter of yours is too old to give any reading worth a damn. Not that there was aught worth a damn for it to read, but I take your point. I suppose we must content ourselves with the knowledge that we've achieved our primary objective. Yet I find I am troubled by that adventurer's unexpected show of strength. Could such a foe prove a hindrance to our plans? Perhaps, but that is a consideration for another time. You have been given a task. That is your priority. I suggest you treat it as such. Fail to do as my lord commands, and I will spare him the trouble of punishing you. Livia's all about punishment. She just wants to punish everybody. With allies like that, beware woman in love. I shall need to be on my best behavior. Thancred's always got the jokes. He's a funny guy. Everybody left. Wow. I can't believe that entire cutscene was in the dungeon. Why would they do that? Why would they design it that way? Oh, and I didn't get any commendations. Wow. Nobody appreciates Lieutenant Columbo. Alright, I'm gonna talk to Thancred real quick. Let's finish up this quest and then see what happens. Ah, there you are, Lieutenant. Come, rest a while. You will have no better opportunity. After witnessing their gods' ignominious... What the fuck is that word? Ignominious? Defeat. The Amalja will be less inclined to risk our wrath. For a time, at least. Now, where were we? Ah, yes. I was in the process of apologizing. I do believe you can forgive me. I arrived too late to be of any use, to you or the abductees. They may be whole of body, but the same cannot be said of their minds. For once a man is tempered. Ah, but it ill suits me to dwell on the negatives. Amidst all our misfortunes, there is still reason to rejoice. Ifrit is slain, and by your hand, no less. That is the deed of no ordinary individual, Lieutenant. Not that I ever thought you were ordinary. On the contrary, I have long suspected that you have the potential to shape the fate of this realm. What can I say? My fine eye for talent remains undimmed. Minfilia will be proud beyond all reckoning when she hears of your deeds. I trust you shan't object to my bearing the tidings to her. That way I can claim to have contributed something to this mission. You, meanwhile, have earned yourself a rest. Take some time to relax and return to the Waking Sands when you are good and ready. We can discuss matters in more detail then. Just don't take too long, will you? The realm's problems won't solve themselves. I gotta return to the Waking Sands. I'm sure I didn't get a level out of that. Maybe I'll get a level from turning it in. Ah, the triumphant hero returns. Thancred told us the news upon his arrival. He is presently in the Solar, giving a full report to Lady Minfilia. You should join them at once. Lady Minfilia is most eager to see you. Oh, good at cutscene. My late arrival nearly cost Lieutenant his life. I wasn't there when the Amalja took him prisoner, and I wasn't there when they served him to Ifrit. Yes, by some miracle he survived, but that does not excuse the fact that he should never have been had to face such dangers alone. I failed him utterly, just as I'm failing you all. What's done is done, Thancred. You can ill blame yourself for every... Lieutenant, it is so good to see you again. Impeccable timing, my friend. I had just finished regaling Minfilia with your heroic exploits. Thancred has told me everything. You have done well to return to us. The perils you faced were undeniably great, yet a part of me believes that I had no cause to fear. And now we can put paid to our long investigation. As we suspected, the Amaldra undertook both the robbery and the abductions of the aim of summoning their primal, Ifrit. Nor is this tale limited to Ul'dah. Similar incidents have been rife in both Limsa Lominsa and Gridania of late. I dare say you've been curious as to how these crimes are linked to the primals. Permit me to explain. Having manifested in the physical realm, primals must consume ether if they are to maintain their presence here, and the stronger they become, the more ether they require. Now, ether exists throughout creation. It flows through all life and permeates the very air that we breathe. Alas, this alone will not suffice to sustain the likes of Ifrit. Nay, he and his kind require a more concentrated source of ether, crystals. It is for this reason that incidents involving crystals can often be traced back to a primal. Which leaves us with the why of the abductions. To understand this, you must first understand how primals are born. When all is well with the world, primals possess no physical form. Their essence is dispersed across the great river of ether. However, when the world is plunged into chaos, those who worship the primals cry out to their gods for deliverance from suffering. These cries serve as a beacon toward which a primal's essence is irresistibly drawn. It is this coming together, or etheric coalescence, which grants the being's physical form. Once born, a primal gains strength from its followers' worship. The more numerous and fervent they are, the more powerful their god becomes. But the primals are seldom satisfied with such reverence as their adherents freely give, and in order to gain more power, they do not scruple to create followers. They do this by tempering mortals, a process to which you yourself were subjected. Yet even as Ifrit took your comrades in his thrall, you alone remained unaffected. This is thanks to the power you possess. The Echo. 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 We know not the why of it, but those blessed with the Echo are immune to primal influence. It is as though a great power protects us. When first you came to us, I told you that the Echo would be instrumental in dealing with the primal threat. I trust you now begin to see why. The recent incidents all share a common trait: meticulous planning. Such elaborate designs are a new development, and one which fills me with an unshakable sense of foreboding. While I share your concern, my presiding feeling is one of relief at your safe return. The Immortal Flames assured me that they will deal with the aftermath, so you need not concern yourself with that. We may rest easy for a time. I suggest you take full advantage of the respite, Lieutenant. You may be sure it won't last long. Once the people learn the identity of the hero who felled Ifrit, I fear you will have nary a moment to yourself. Whether she intended to or no, Minfilia neglected to tell you something. Something I think it would be best to hear if you heard from one of us. It concerns the tempered abductees that were rescued. I am sorry to report that all are to be put to death, the flames with whom you were imprisoned included. Needless to say, this information must not be made known to the public. I swear to you that we would not do this if there were any other recourse, but once a man is tempered, he is tempered for life. His very existence lends strength to the primal whom he cannot choose but worship. And so we scions continue our fight, that no more innocents need be sacrificed. I hope you will continue to stand with us, Lieutenant. But I should be going. I must offer my apologies to the Flame General for the losses of his people suffered. Till next time. This is an extremely fucked up part of the story, by the way. Like, oh yeah, all those people, you know, they seem safe, but we have to kill them. There's no choice. Sorry. They have to die. Gods forgive me. How many more lives? Louis Soir would never have allowed this to happen. I have to do better. I have to be stronger. It does happen, I guess. People gotta sometimes be executed for being in the wrong place at the wrong time. Alright, I think I'm gonna stop there. The next leg we will definitely have the funny voices as we visit city-state and city-state to pick a grand company. So, thank you for watching. You guys have a wonderful evening.